What is up, everybody? So today I'm gonna be going over the story of what happened. So I guess what happened is Circle and Big A. They were talking. It was a friendly talk, and then I guess Big A started talking about music and how he was gonna put something out, and X was clowning on him, saying that he couldn't put out anything, because he doesn't have that much supporters and that he should just stop. But A said that he might have meant it from from a positive way, like, hey, bro, like, obviously music isn't for you. But Big A kind of thought that was disrespectful. He's like, well, like, I get what you mean, but at the same time, I do have people that like my stuff. And X was like, well, like, who? I mean, compare me to you, you're fucking nothing. And A kind of got offended by it. And then X started talking shit like, bro, look, there's no point in you fucking making music anymore. Why do you even make music? Nobody likes your shit. I have 3 albums out. You have 2 EPs, like 3 or 4 singles, and nobody likes them. They're fucking trash. And if it wasn't for medicine, you would be nowhere. And then Big A was like, well, if it wasn't for medicine, you wouldn't have half of your albums out now, would you? And then X got really pissed. So then X came to me, and I'm about to put up on the screen everything that happened in order. And then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna talk a little bit about everything. So just watch, process, I guess. X came to me and said, "Yo, we gotta make this diss track," and he only told me the shit that A was talking. He never said anything about the shit that he said, and he did not tell me about the shit he was talking about me. Because X was also talking about how he made me, and if it wasn't for me, speaking X, I would be nowhere. X is saying that he made me, if it wasn't for him helping me get out of Angels with Wings would be nowhere, but yet ain't nobody fucking knew him. I saved him. Even in his own band, he was in a band before he went solo. Nobody even knew him in the band until I came around and was like, yo, he does solo, he was in a band, blah blah blah. And this one was pretty personal because my all my parts is just like I'm getting over the drama. I'm getting over it. I'm sick of it all. But at the same time, around this time, A came to me and started telling me shit, and I also had this feeling because the way that X was saying shit, he's like, yo, we gotta get something out, he's gonna be lying about this and that, but I'm like, well, how the fuck do you know that he's gonna lie about this or that? And he's like, well, I don't know, it's just shit that he does, he's petty like that, he's, kind of throwing it off to the side. I'm like, but wait a minute, how do we know? And he's like, dude, just let me put this out. I'm putting this out. If you want, you can be on it. Just please let me use your channel. I'm like, alright, fine, whatever, fucking use my channel. Because I don't know how much more I'm gonna be uploading on here, so fuck it. I don't really care. So I let him do it. He uploads it, and that's it. He's like, yo, bro, thank you. That should keep him quiet. And then me and A started talking. I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened? And he starts telling me everything that X said about me, everything that he said about A. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, how you gonna shit talk me? I fucking made you. I made your first channel, and when you lost your information for that channel, I brought you over to your Medicine Productions and gave you half of my shit. I made all of your so-called hits. Every track that is on your album, Call Me, Circle X, LP, except for the 2 that I wasn't on. The rest are all mine. Those were all going to be on my The Abyss Deluxe album. You were on my ass and you were rushing me, and you said, man, I don't have nothing to put out. I don't have any tracks to put out. I don't have an album to put out. I don't want people to leave me. I want to keep doing music. Then fucking make beats. It's not that hard. Just make the fucking beats. But you don't want to do the work. You don't want to do anything. That's why you were fucking begging to me. That's why you were asking for my beats. And while talking to A, which first of all I'm gonna quickly say something. Me and A talked while making Getting Over It, and in this track, I actually dissed Circle X because from the shit that he was saying was sort of the same shit that he was saying about me. So I was like, alright, you know what, fine, fuck you, I'm gonna turn around, sneak diss you if you're gonna sneak diss me, you know? Don't get me wrong, I hate sneak disses. If you're gonna diss me, diss me. And the only reason why I sneak dissed him is because he's been sneak dissing me, you know? With everybody else, you know, for years I said, don't sneak diss me. I will never sneak diss somebody. This is different because, one, I've called out everybody I wanted to diss. But this one, he didn't say anything to my face. So I was like, alright, fine. You gonna keep it hush with me? Alright, cool, fine. I'm gonna keep it hush with you too. So I sneak dissed him in his own fucking track that I posted. So yeah, then anyway, while we were talking, A's like, dude, I'm sorry, but I gotta clear my name. And I'm like, it's cool. Can I use your Medicine Productions to put something out on, because that's where I have the most following? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, mine is yours. So at this point, I let Big A write what he wants to write, let him say what he has to say. He's like, can you help me? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, what tracks have you done that Big A has not given you credit for? I'm like, dude, here you go. And I sent him a list of every track that I did that I didn't get credit for. I did not get credit for. Here you go. And he's like, well, how many tracks were on his first album? I sent him, and that's his whole second verse was like calling out, you know, all the tracks that were his and all the tracks that were mine. And honestly, I think Big A takes the fucking cake here. Big A's this, you know, I helped him rhyme things, you know, I did help him with some shit like that, but at least he gave me credit. That's something I can really respect. And I feel like this is one of the best fucking work that Big A has ever done. I mean, like this is fucking killer. If you have not read this yet, go fucking read this, because he absolutely destroys Circle. And Circle sees this and he's like, well, alright then. Because they still have access. I didn't take away X's access yet. So, he also wrote a diss track on, I think it was me and A. So, here's that right now. And easily, X's track is one of the worst, in my opinion. You know, and it does say that I helped them. And when I found out that he was making a track, I'm like, yo X, I'm taking away your shit from this channel. I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna let you say what you want to say, because I know you don't have a platform, without me kind of rubbing it in his face. So I'm like, yo, post it. I mean, he legitimately did not have a platform anywhere. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, post it, but you're gonna give me credit for it. And he did. I mean, it was your medicine. And the only reason why I'm put down as a writer is because, I mean, it's my channel. He wrote shit, so I'm like, fuck it, give me credit. And honestly, I didn't help him at all with this. I just let him post it, so fuck it, you know, whatever. Give me the credit. But the shit that he said about Big A's EP, his first ever EP, that was intentional. That was supposed to be a fuck all EP. That was supposed to be everybody on there. It was supposed to be a fuck around EP, basically. It was me, it was Guardian, it was Undead, and it was Big A. All four of us just fucking around. So, I mean, that completely goes out. And if Guardian and Undead are watching this, what's up, homies? It's been a minute since I've talked to Undead. I just talked to Guardian recently, which might surprise some of you. That's a video for another time. But yeah. But yeah, everything goes out. And his second EP, I will admit, his second EP did not really boost off anywhere. But that's because, I mean, at that time, I mean, there was really not that many people. The EP really wasn't getting pushed. It didn't really get out more. So that's why it kind of didn't do as great as the first EP. And his single, he had one bad single out of all of his singles, which is more I can say about X, because that broken record, that car track, and what the fuck else was it? Uh, well, you know, there was one more track that was absolute ass. That were his singles, 3 shit singles, and 3 to 4 hit tracks from your first album that I made that you didn't even make. You touched it, but not much. Now this is where I step in and say my piece after I found out X was talking shit. And on this track, I honestly feel like I'm up there with Big A, because I mean I was calling him out for his shit. You know, I was like, dude, fuck you. I made you. And this was at a point where I was like, you know what? I don't know who's telling the truth. 2 people are saying 2 separate shit. This is before Big A sent me anything. And I was like, alright, I don't know who to believe. I don't know what to do. But it was more at this point, I already knew what I was going to do, but at the same time, I didn't. Like, I knew that I had a feeling that it was going to be X that was kicked out from all the shit that he was talking. So I was like, alright, fine. Whoever makes, I gave them 3 tries. I said, 1, you have to make your own cover for the track. 2, you have to make your own beats. And 3, I'll put it out for you. You know, and whatever one gets the most is gonna be kicked. But that easily got scrapped after I found out X was talking more shit with his real life friends, who go by the fucking truths, which I'm like, fucking Deuce Truth wannabe, dude. Like what the fuck? Like he's got 3 lives. He's got somebody named the Truth. So I'm like, dude, why you trying to be fucking Deuce, man? What the fuck? You can't tell me that's Deuce 9 lives all over. And so after this, I put out one more track, and then I go into the polls. And at these polls, it does say 50-50, but at the time it was Circle X, so I was like, alright, fine, fuck it. X is being dropped, and I already had a feeling that I was gonna drop X anyway with all the shit that he was talking, so I was like, fine, fuck it. X is out, bye, bitch. And before I even announced that X was kicked out, before I made that video, as soon as I saw that, I kicked X out. I changed the password for the fucking channel. He can't get on it now. He has no fucking clue what it could be. He can't. He's just fucking kicked off the channel. I'm actually going to be removing his albums, and I'm going to put out a new album on here, which is all of my tracks that he took, but it's gonna be on my album. So yeah, fucking fun. So you guys can see what I really made and what I really didn't make. And I heard from so A is friend with Alex, which actually two Alexes. Um, Big A's name is Alex, and he's friends with another Alex, which is honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird though. It's like me, my real name's Hunter. It's like being friends with Frames. It's like being friends with another Hunter, which nobody really calls me Hunter. Everybody says Hunter. I don't know why I have a T in my name. Nobody says Hunter. Everybody says Hunter. Huner. That's what my real name should be. But yeah, everybody says Hunter. It's like me being friends with another Hunter. I did know another Hunter at one point, but uh, yeah, we were never really friends though. I don't know. I find that weird, but also cool. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But they were talking, and those two were actually fighting, because X went to Alex and was telling him like, "Yo, you want to join me? You want to join Three Lives?" And him and Truth were already talking. X and Truth were already talking about making Three Lives, because their next project was going to be Three Lives. It was gonna be X, me, Truth, Big A, and Alex. All five of us on a track. Because technically, Call Me Circle XLP isn't really an official album. Technically, he only has one album out, one deluxe, and one fucking premature album, which has a whole bunch of old tracks, fan favorite tracks, some new tracks. It's kind of a mix of it all. So technically, he has just one album out, and he was gonna make a big album with all of us on it. But since he got kicked out, that's gonna be moved. And I heard that X, Truth, and Alex were going to make something, and they were gonna start dissing me. And Alex told A that, "Yo, just wait till we fucking drop this album. Just fucking wait." Wait till we drop an album on you, exposing both of you. How could you? You guys are both fake fucks. We're gonna fucking come after you. Now that X is, fucking free from that fuck face medicine, dude. Like he was going off on me. More so, Big A. He was going off on me and how I was lying about everything, how I didn't make shit for him, but at the same time we already called all of them out on their bullshit about about the tracks that X took, and I know people are gonna be like, well, you said you gave him it. Yeah, I gave him it, but I still expected some credit. I even told him to give me the credit. He's like, oh well, featuring your medicine, and even then I mean, I fucking made that. He's playing it off like it's all his. He does all this hard work, but he wasn't doing shit. I'm like, how? Like, I gave it to you, but I fucking made it. And I only gave it to you because you were about to, like, fucking cry. You were already crying. I don't know. I'm not gonna say much. I'm gonna wait till they say their shit. And I already did give him a warning. I was like, yo, I heard from the grapevine, and the grapevine is Alex. When he was talking shit to Big A and talking shit about me, he even said that, oh, just wait till X and us put out our shit. We're gonna expose you fucks. We're gonna expose, who's real and who's not. And I'm like, alright, fine, cool. Expose, I can't wait. And, I'm gonna start working on putting all the tracks that Circle took. I'm not even saying given, and I'm gonna put it all on an album and name it mine. But supposedly there's going to be an album of them dissing me, and Circle X already put out a single which really surprised me. It's called "Crying Blood," and the thing is before any of that happened, after he made his new channel, he went into my channel, was talking shit, left a link. So I clicked his link and I was like, oh fuck, let's see what he said. And he made one beat. Dude, 2 days, 2 views. And fucking watch. How much you wanna bet that after I shout him out, there's gonna be more than 2 views now. If it wasn't for me, he would be fucking nowhere. He would have been kicked out of his band, and I think he did the same shit that he's doing now in the band. He went back to the band, but then they kicked him out again because he was being an asshole. But that's not what X said. X says that they were being assholes, and there's no way that they could come back from that. Already did an album or two without him, so he was just fucking done. He was walking away. So there's like a half album with him and a half album not. I don't fucking know. That whole band thing really fucked me up. But supposedly there's an album coming out, and fun. There's gonna be a lot of drama soon. I tried to explain this to the best of my ability. Honestly, I don't fully understand it. I don't know where any of this really. I don't know why X got so pissed like he did. I'm confused by it. I don't even know how to. I feel like I didn't explain it the best, but I tried my best to. It's just all. It's all fucked up, dude. I don't even know what the fuck. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk about what actually happened, what's real and what's not. And an album is coming soon on Your Medicine Productions. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be announcing that very fucking soon. Goodbye and good luck.